Australia's terrorism threat level has been elevated from possible to probable. So what does this mean exactly? Well, it doesn't mean that a terror attack is unavoidable, and it doesn't mean that it's even more likely than it was before the threat level was raised. Australia's Central Intelligence Agency, ASIO, says it's raising the terror threat level due to a rise in Australians embracing extremist ideologies. But how does ASIO determine what the threat level should be? In 2002, a year after the September 11 attacks on New York City, Australia introduced a 5-tiered, colour-coded national terrorism threat advisory system. According to this scale, red means a terror attack is almost certain, orange means a terror attack is expected, yellow means a terror attack is probable, blue means a terror attack is possible, and green means a terror attack is not expected. Since November 2022, the nation's terror level has been sitting at blue, meaning ASIO believe a terror attack was possible, but not probable or expected. When the terror level is brought to yellow, as it was in August 2024, it means ASIO believes a threat is probable. According to ASIO's own definition, it means there is a credible intelligence indicating that individuals or groups continue to possess the intent and capability to conduct a terrorist attack in Australia. The first time Australia's terror level was raised was in September 2014, and that was due to the increased activity of Islamic State around the world. 2 weeks after the threat level was elevated in 2014, a radicalised teenager attacked police officers in Victoria. The terror level has not been raised to probable or yellow since 2014. Raising the terror threat level, however, does not mean that the nation is any less safe than it was before. The Global Terrorism Database has tracked attacks in Australia between 1970 and 2020, and it reveals of the 120 terror occurrences in that time, 18 cases have led to a loss of life. Overall, 27 fatalities have been a result of terror attacks in Australia in the past 4 decades. These occurrences include the Sydney Hilton Hotel bombing in February 1978, which killed 3 people and injured 11, as well as the Lindt Cafe siege in Martin Place in December 2014, where 4 people were injured and 2 hostages were killed. So, if the threat to ordinary Australians remains low, why did the Prime Minister announce this change? Rather than creating a panic in society, announcing an elevated terror level helps to foster public awareness, preparedness, and resilience. When a terror level is raised, communities become more aware of their surroundings, and in fact, public vigilance has been proven to be an effective tool in combating terrorism and safeguarding societies. For example, in 2010, street sellers in New York City reported seeing suspicious smoke coming from a vehicle in Times Square. That led authorities to uncover and defuse a car bomb before it was detonated. Or in August 2009, when Australian authorities intercepted a potential Islamic terrorist plot targeting the Holsworthy barracks in Sydney. Thankfully, the terror plot was thwarted before any lives were at risk. So, raising the terror level does have the potential to save lives, and it's not intended to just sound the alarm or lead to a widespread panic.